Aloha, my name is Sean Christian. I'm going to do another little segment here on Alive with Purpose. I'm going to share my thoughts, my feelings. Again, not a trained therapist, and this is just a man who's been on the planet for a little while, and he's learned a few things, and he's made some mistakes, and he will continue to make some mistakes and learn and grow. And I'm going to share some of these stories with you, and hopefully if this somehow enriches or elevates your life or even your day or even this very moment, brings a smile, brings joy, brings happiness, brings a sense of peace, calm, it's a good day. So enjoy the ride, and maybe we can just grow this community of people who are looking to find their true purpose and feel alive every day. Aloha everybody, I'm back up here in the treehouse. I had a few thoughts on trying to get unstuck from our own complexities, the things that we make up in our own minds. I had a few thoughts. Have I perfected this? Have not by any means. But I did want to share some of the thoughts that I've had on this, because I've been through this, I've battled with this in my own mind. Am I good enough? Will I be good enough? And let me just start with that right here. You are good enough, because you are the best thing going on the planet. Nobody has a life like yours. Nobody has a past like yours. Nobody even comes close. You are your own unique human being. And the key to tapping into that and moving forward is knowing that. You are absolutely enough. You are absolutely where you should be. And it's in this moment right now. And some of the ways that I've discovered on getting unstuck in a lot of these complexities is the way we view ourselves, our self-image, right? So a lot of times we'll have doubts, fears, worries, anxieties about whether are we good enough or we're inferior. So we develop this sense of inferiority. We have this inferior complex. So consequently, we just barrage ourselves with all of these thoughts. So that creates pain and anxiety, suffering, fear inside of us. All right, well, let's flip the script on that. Okay, so now I have a high sense of self-esteem, which essentially can go this way. Well, I'm better than other people, so I'm up here in this stratosphere. Well, that also creates a level of pain and anguish and suffering for other people, including yourself, subversively a lot of times. And in fact, I think most people would admit that a high level self-esteem really a lot of times comes from insecurity, fear, and doubt, and they overcompensate in many aspects. Not to be confused with having self-confidence, by the way. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you're not doing it at the expense of somebody else, in my opinion. Again, not a professional, and I'm a work in progress, always. So then, okay, we think of equanimity. We're all equal, right? So many people go, well, I am just as good as they are. In many capacities, equality and equanimity is good, right? But it also creates a level of separation. If you say, well, I'm as good as they are, you're now creating this crazy duality of comparing yourself to somebody else. And consequently, now the complexity of all that comes in. So you're constantly, though you may feel you're equal, comparing yourself to somebody else. Stop. Of course we're all equal. We're all human beings. We're one human race. There is inequality, huge injustices, and a just litany of social ills that we could go through categorically. It would take 5 years to do it because it's a huge list, of course. I'm not discounting any of that, by the way, in any of these conversations. I am literally just trying to find a way that we can all just tap into the power of you, of me, to be in full expression of our highest purpose, our highest passion, what we're here meant to do. That's it, because it's yours. It isn't anybody else's. So there's no need to compare yourself to anybody else. You will never be anybody else. You can never be anybody else. And by the way, nobody can be you. Nobody has had your life experiences. Nobody grew up the way you grew up. You're on this earth for a very specific, amazing reason. And if you recognize that each and every day, moment to moment, I think the world opens up, opportunities open up, and we will stop beating ourselves up, stop comparing ourselves to other people, and putting ourselves above other people or putting ourselves below other people. Stop comparing. You are you. You were built for a unique purpose. And when you find that, when you live that day by day, you're living a life fulfilled, and you're living your life to the fullest. Completely different than anybody else. My dog agrees. You can hear my dog just cheering you on right now. But living moment to moment, not comparing, not judging, keep exploring, keep trying to grow. And I would say this, each and every morning is a new great adventure for you. Every time you wake up, every morning, you are one single choice away from creating the greatest adventure of your life. Daily. My dog agrees. Or he's arguing with me. I'm not sure which one. I don't know. But keep this in mind. Run with these thoughts. Soak these in. Let these absorb into you because they mean something different to every one of us. Again, I don't have it all figured out. I'm just so curious in how we can reach our fullest potential. How can we each live in the greatest, fullest expression of who we are? And it sounds selfish, but a lot of times it's literally just honoring you. Honor everything that is great about you. Start there every day. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't compare your day to anybody else's day. That's not their day. It's not your day. This is your day. This is your moment. These have been your past experiences. Bring everything, awaken everything you have to this very moment with the positive intention of doing something great. Because it's there. I just believe it. Not a trained psychologist, not a trained therapist, arguably a professional actor in many capacities. I'm just a guy, man, aiming to live my life to the fullest and to impart a little inspiration, enrichment, elevation to your day, your life, your moment, and finding out and discovering the truest, highest expression that is you. Now go out, discover it, live your greatest adventure right now.